Hey guys, I'm Merlin, and you're watching DKM TV from Origins 2012. Hey guys, Merlin here with DKM TV. We've got Tim Peasley from Reaper Miniatures. We're going to talk a little bit about games that might simulate airsoft just on the tabletop. So explain to me a little bit about this tabletop setup you got here.
Ed Pugh from Reaper Miniatures, he had a friend that made the Reichstag in 15 millimeter scale and loved it, bought it from him, and for several years he said, I'm going to build a city around this. I'm going to build a city around this. Well, he's the CEO of the company, so it never got done. Until last October, he gave it to me and said, here, you build it. So I came home, and I've been working on the city around it and the board. All the buildings are foam core with a spackly on the front with a brick effect on them. And just added the rubble and built the brick streets and stuff, and here it is.
Now, it's important to note that it's a World War II setup, correct?
Yes, World War II. Kind of burned out Berlin or just about any German city that was heavily bombed. I tried to keep it generic.
All right, very good. Now, it's a huge table, and the detail is amazing. How long did this take you to set up? And do all the artwork? Oh,
I've been working on it constantly for the last couple months, all my free time. I work full time, so I don't have a lot of free time, but this last weekend trying to get everything done was crazy. And I've come to hate it. It's just me and this board have not gotten along. A couple weeks ago, he's ready to throw it all in the burn pile and start over, but I managed to get along with it well enough to pull through.
Love-hate relationship with your hobby, huh?
Yes. Usually I get along pretty good with my boards. This one, we just haven't gotten along.
So how many other boards do you have?
I've got 5 here today, and I've got 2 other ones. Most of them are fantasy setting. So 7 boards, and then other stuff. No, 8 boards. I got a ruined, an actual city with the good interiors and everything. So about 8 boards that I keep at home for different events and stuff.
So sounds like a lot of airsofters I know with 8 primary weapons and all kinds of tag gear, right?
Yeah, this is my obsession.
All right, we're very good. Now, how exciting is the action in these kind of games?
It depends on the players. Some players they're methodical and just work through it. If you get a fun bunch of guys, I had a fun bunch of guys last night, really energetic. They were picking on each other, and the dynamic of the game was a whole lot of fun. It was very tight. They were fighting to get into the building. The objective in this game is there's a device in there, we're calling it the cyclomatron, they need to capture and hold. And so they were fighting for it, throwing grenades up and down the hallways. And there were 5 GIs on the steps, and the Croyd's got a MG42 that stepped out of the door down at the end of the street and just sprayed the crap out of them, and that was kind of the game changer.
Right on. Sounds pretty exciting.
Yep. I'm sure that never happens in airsoft.
Right. So it sounds like it's pretty dependent on the players, just like airsoft.
Yeah. It's who you're fighting and playing with. If you get in with a good group, you'll have an incredibly good time, and it's generally fun anyways. But if you get in with the right bunch of guys, the chemistry's good, and it's just a blast.
All right, guys, stay tuned. We're going to have more for you from Origins 2012.